यार, why does everyone keep talking about the future? इतना डरते क्यों है लोग फ्यूचर से? टीचर ने बोला मैथ्स नहीं पढ़ोगे तो फ्यूचर कैसे बनाओगे? फ्रेंड्स कहते हैं हाइट शॉट मतलब नो फ्यूचर. फ्यूचर हाइट देख के आता है क्या? एनीवे, आई डिसाइडेड आई राइट विथ माई लेफ्ट बट आई विल बी अ राइट हैंडेड बॅट्समन. सबने बोला लेफ्टी आहे लेफ्टी रहे, फ्यूचर मत बिगाड. पण मला हाच स्टान्स आवडतो. ग्रिप तो सही रहा, स्ट्रेट ड्राइव भी सही लगा, and I will get better at it. I will practice and practice and practice. I am not afraid of the future.
Don't fear the future. Prepare for it. With a range of life insurance plans from AGS Federal Life Insurance.
Hello and welcome to this special conversation on the IPL as part of the IPL Conclave and our special build-up. And today is Colonel Singh. Colonel, firstly, many congratulations on the new franchise, your new role, looking dapper in that Gujarat Titans jersey, standing out. Tell me something, how when, a new franchise, as the head of the franchise, how are you approaching your responsibility? And if I can ask you, what are your priorities at the moment?
Right, Boria, firstly, thanks for the congratulations. Yes, I think I seem to have a particular connect with Gujarat because in its last avatar also, if you remember, when it was Gujarat Lions, we spoke that time as well. So yes, it's a great opportunity, and more than that, I think it's great responsibility that's been put on me to ensure that a full-fledged franchise is able to establish itself right from the very beginning. The culture, the ethos, the ethics that we want to set forth. So for me, whether it's the cricketing team or whether it's the management or however way we conduct ourselves out in the open world, that is what is important for us to ensure that everything is done in the right manner. That's prime.
I was reading that you've got an excellent response so far as sponsors are concerned.
Yeah.
Can you give me an idea how the response has been so far and an overview of that?
Yeah, absolutely. It's been absolutely brilliant, Boria. We have, as of now, we have 15 partners on board. As you are aware that we have 10 spots on the shirt, the head, including the helmet as well as the trousers. So everything is closed. And we are very fortunate to have some exceptional brands, very good brands in their own respective fields who have aligned with us, and for not just a single year. Most of them are with us for multi-years, and the kind of partners also, the official partners who have joined us. So that is something, I think that is reflective of the approach that we took, that we want to align with young, energetic brands to start with. The way India is growing from a startup perspective. So this was a great opportunity to align with such brands. So that's why you have Ather, one in the e-scooter space that you have guys doing some excellent work. And then we also have people who have been aligned with sport, like BKT, who have been aligned with sport. We have Capri Global, who are getting into this for the first time. This is their first foray. So we have some very good brands, and I think it was also important to establish the fact that we want to work with established brands which align with the thought process that I just shared earlier, that we have synergy.
Give me a headline, give me a kind of an idea at least. What is the figure that you raised? Because for a new franchise, I know you will not be able to tell me exact, but at least an idea that this is the ballpark that Gujarat Titans has been able to raise in year one from sponsorship.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Why not? I will definitely share that with you. Boria, we currently sit at about 65 crores for the season.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that is on the higher side. If I go by market valuation for a particular season, that is on, if year one you are sitting on that number, that is telling me a lot about the franchise. Fabulous. Well done.
No, thank you.
I was also seeing y'all are doing NFTs, metaverse, interesting kind of projects, all sort of, I mean, I am seeing very different kind of activity from the part of the Gujarat Titans. Give me a sense of that.
You're absolutely right, Boria. So, we are competing with franchisees who have been into existence for the last 14 years, for a very long time, and they've established themselves as brands. We want to be a little different. We want to be more creative. We want to be more innovative. And that is why what you see that we were the first team to get into the metaverse when we did a logo launch. When we do our jersey launch, you will find that even that is going to be slightly innovative. When you do get a chance to see that, you'll appreciate the fact that yes. And again, for us, it's about being creative. It's about being innovative, keeping the fan at the heart of whatever you're doing. So that is the thought process, and just taking you back to again the thought process about why those particular brands, and of course, what they are paying us being partners is one part of it. More importantly is the fact that it is not just that we wanted somebody who's looking for visibility by being on the jersey. We want to align, and align for have a long-term perspective to things, so that they can meet their objectives, and we can then align with them in a manner where we have a great amount of marketing spend that we are going to be doing. Similarly,
let me stop you there, because in the past also, when I have spoken to you, you have this vision of fan connect. Always you have tried to be inclusive, bring the fan in. Can you give me an idea? I mean, obviously, unfortunately, you are not playing your pool games in your stadium, which is one of the marvels of the world, maybe playoffs. But what is the idea of fan engagement on the part of Colonel Singh when you have so many brands on board, including local brands? How are you looking to establish or consolidate your fan base?
So like I was saying, whatever we do, at the end of the day, the fan has to be at the heart of whatever we go out and execute. If we align with a brand, the fans have to approve of the fact that we are aligning with a good brand. So we start even with that perspective. Next, when we come to engagement, it is not just about putting out stuff there for people to see. We want to be out there and make our fans proud of the fact that what I'm sporting today is something that they will be proud of sporting as and when they get access to. So that is the kind of connect that we want with our fans. And for the first time, you have Gujarat having its own team. So Gujarat is at the heart of again what we are doing. So there will be a certain things happening over the next few days. Like I said, till now all we have done is launched a name and then the logo. And then as we go into launching a jersey today, then you'll have a brand campaign, which will also have a video. Then we will be doing an anthem, which is obviously going to have a lot of Gujarat flavor in it, which the Gujaratis community to start with, both in India and abroad. And also, it's not limited to just the Gujarati. It will be something which will be hopefully appreciated by everybody.
Okay.
So it is a lead up to what we are doing. So again, we look at it from the outside into the inside. When I say outside into the inside, we try to see what the fans want. So we get a lot of feedback. We get a lot of feedback. I can assure you, we go into a lot of feedback coming into us as to what the fans really want and what makes them feel happy being aligned with the team.
Last question, Karan. Last question. I know you have meetings lined up. If I ask you to give me 3 messages that you want put out, that these are the 3 things that Gujarat Titans and its CEO stands for. Tell me the 3 things that you want the world to identify with your team and you.
Okay, that's a philosophy that we follow. So our philosophy is very simple. It's welcoming hearts and courageous minds.
Nice.
That is the thought process that we have at Gujarat Titans, and in whatever we do, whether it's on field, off field, out there on the net, etc., wherever you see, this is the philosophy that we follow. And on the cricketing side, we are here to enable high performance cricket on the field. The rest, everything stems from that.
Fantastic. Yeah. I mean, I look forward to many more conversations, Karan, during the season, in the course of the season, while we celebrate each other and the sport of cricket, and of course Gujarat Titans and your new foray into the IPL. In the past as well, it's always been a privilege talking to you. Today also, it's been a privilege talking to you. Thank you very much for your.
Thank you, Boria. Thank you so much. Thanks.